Pakistan government to review Trump's nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. Several Pakistani politicians and notable figures have asked the government to reconsider its decision to recommend President Donald Trump for the 2026 Nobel Peace Prize after the US bombed Iran's 3 nuclear sites. The government, in a surprise move on Friday, announced it could nominate Trump for the prestigious award due to his peacemaking efforts during the recent India-Pakistan conflict. A letter of recommendation signed by Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has already been sent to the Nobel Peace Prize Committee in Norway. But the decision came under scrutiny after the US bombed Iran's Fordo, Isfahan and Natanz nuclear sites, joining Israel to dent Tehran's nuclear program. The Dawn has reported that some leading politicians demanded the government review its decision in light of this recent development from yesterday. Netas and others within Pakistan exercising pressure on the government to review their decision to send in Donald Trump's name or nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. Many Netas and notable figures have asked the government to reconsider this decision given the embarrassment that they would face after America attacked 3 nuke sites in Iran just yesterday. The government, in a surprise move on Friday, had announced it would nominate Trump for the prestigious award. It was being speculated for a while now, and they did come out and make that announcement. I'm going to go straight across to Mir Farid for more details on that story. Mir, this is embarrassment essentially for the Pakistan government. I mean, how on earth will they explain this recommendation to the Nobel Peace Prize, given that Pakistan yesterday condemned the attack on the part of America, and American attacks in Iran were condemned by Pakistan?
Well, the Pakistani hypocrisy is being called out now. Everyone is talking about it. The fact that on one hand, Pakistan, there were protests in Pakistan, massive protests in support of Iran, targeting Israel and calling this naked aggression as far as US and its ally Israel is concerned on the sovereignty of Iran. And then on the other hand, you have Pakistani army chief who was in Washington in America for 5 days, even broke the bread with President Trump. Now, in the heat of that, it seems that it was so overwhelming for Pakistan army that they decided that it is time to officially back President Trump for Nobel Prize. Now, this is something obviously has not gone well with the Janta, with the public, who say that on one hand, you are saying that you're with Iran, you're condemning US strikes on the nuclear assets of Iran, you're condemning Israel, and on the other hand, you are backing President Trump, who ordered these strikes on Iran. And we know that tacitly, whatever Israel is doing, it has
Let's come back to you in a moment from now. Be with us, Mir Farid, getting in those details.